And welcome to 3 News at 4. We begin with breaking news. A short time ago, the city of Cleveland confirmed the Browns are moving to Brook Park.
Yeah, Mayor Bibb announced the move during a press conference just within the last hour and a half here. We do have team coverage for you right now on this breaking news. We'll hear from fans in just a moment.
Yeah, but let's start with Annabelle Childers, who was at that press conference. She's live with what we're learning from the city. Annabelle?
Well, guys, Mayor Bibb definitely very frustrated by this. He said multiple times he was disheartened by this decision. He argues that his administration worked relentlessly to come up with options to keep the stadium here on the lakefront. He also says they met benchmarks for developing the area around it, but it just wasn't enough. Bibb says in 2022, he met with the Haslams about the Browns Stadium, and he asked them whether they wanted to build a new stadium with a dome. He says at that time, the Haslams told him no because it was too expensive. So he says it was a surprise when the owners told him they were pursuing the idea of a new dome stadium earlier this year. Bibb says the late notice took away critical time from his administration where they could have explored and proposed other options. But he says over the last few weeks, his team did explore the idea of building a new stadium at Burke Lakefront Airport with a dome, but those plans just weren't possible financially.
They had the opportunity to reinvest in Cleveland, transform the current stadium into a world-class facility, enhance the fan experience, and remain highly profitable. We put those options on the table in good faith. But unfortunately, that was not enough.
Now, we still don't know how exactly the Haslams do plan to fund this new stadium. Bibb made it clear that he and Cuyahoga-County Executive Chris Ronayne have voiced their disapproval to Governor DeWine and other state leaders about this move, saying allocating public resources to moving this stadium is bad public policy. Bibb did say, though, that he is open to re-engaging with the Haslams if the funding doesn't come through for that new Brook Park Stadium. Now, a big thing that Bibb was emphasizing today was the economic impact that this is going to have to move this stadium out, how that's going to impact small businesses. We're going to stay on this throughout our shows and bring you some of those numbers of that economic impact.
Yeah, such a big story. And of course, we'll continue to follow and find all those numbers that we can. Annabelle, thank you. Well, a lot of people were already downtown as that announcement was made. Some of them on their way over to the Guardians game.
Yeah, we want to check in with Brian McCray. He's downtown as well. And I have to believe, Brian, with as passionate as people are about the Browns and this topic, you probably are getting an earful, yes?
Yeah, good evening, Matt and Christy. It was a mixed bag of emotions from fans. A lot of fans telling me they wanted, some fans telling me this was a bad move by the Browns. Now, as you said, Matt, earlier, a lot of the fans were actually downtown getting ready to watch the Guardians take on the New York Yankees. A lot of fans telling me sports drive the downtown lakefront. Some fans saying this was a move in the right direction.
I'm excited about the opportunity. They had an opportunity to put things on the lake or put a dome on it. With the alleviation of the Ford plant, we have the land and the opportunity.
Not going to be a season ticket holder anymore. Yep.
Is that serious?
Yeah, definitely.
Why is that?
Well, the team's terrible, and now it's not fun to go to the games anymore. So, yeah, it loses its appeal.
Yeah, Matt and Christy, a lot of emotions today from fans all across the board. Now, a lot of fans telling me they're hoping that ticket prices don't go up as the Browns make this new move, but only time will tell. Back to you all in the studio.
Very good point, Brian. I bet that's something they're thinking about. Thank you so much.
Well, we are going to continue to update this story all afternoon as we get additional information. You can go to our website, WKYC.com, for all the latest news and updates.